Here with you. See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Anything between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. Here with you now. Here with you. Rather be no other place than here with you now. Place than here with you. I see your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. Anything between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. Hero, I wanna be a hero, hero.
Oh, the hero comes, I can hear the drums and a horse is drawn to the kingdom come through the pale moonlight. Our hearts ignite to the call. Oh, claim your prize for a crown of stars. In the name of love, be the sacrifice. You and I will stand and fight our backs to the wall. Hero,
Well, it was all chalk except for the Bombers and Wildcats series. And as a result, we have a 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3 in the heroic, and a 1 versus 4, 2 versus 6 in the epic. The wildcard round, usually a formality in most cases. Teams win, they move on. But now we enter the divisional, the last of the best of 3 series before we head to best of 5 in the conference. And this time, the juggernauts enter into the ring. The Unicorns, a team heralded by most to be the leading team entering season 8, get their chance at postseason action against the Wildcats. The Ball Players, a team that defied all expectations and had the season 8 best regular season record at 13-3, taking on their divisional foe in the Stingers. The Dragons, a team that found themselves in the Heroic Evolution title, hosting a Retrievers team that has already beaten them once this season. And finally, well, Whitney, we were expecting this in the conference finals, but it has come around early. It's Gauchos and Lumberjacks, 2 teams that are the pinnacle of the heroic. Only one will leave this week and enter into the conference finals. I am Fisek on the call, and Whitney, we have got some ridiculous matchups heading into this week. Some of them razor thin margins and potentially a lot of game 3s. You may have muted yourself.
Yeah, everything's going to matter in these series. Just you got to play perfect games. You can't be making errors. You just got to keep it tight because, I mean, one run is probably going to be what the difference is in a lot of these games.
Well, let's go ahead and get things started with probably the most anticipated matchup. What's this 100%. You saw me. I changed all of that on the right there. I changed all of it, and I now have to go back in and do it all over again. Welcome to the divisional round, brought to you by my incompetence, as we are now underway here at Apple Field. Lumberjacks Gauchos. Very good getting the call as the number 1. As she gets rung up there. Is it just me or did it all just fix itself? That was weird. That was weird. Dribbler, lose on, throw to first in time, 2 gone. Brings up Jay Watts.
Gauchos finally able to turn the offense on those last 2 games against the wrong fielders. Need to keep that offensive production up. It's going to be hard to score against Lumberjacks, so they've got some good starting pitching.
1-2, Watts, Dream, and 1-2-3 to start it. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Yeah, the Gauchos started off that series with a loss to the wrong fielders and then broke a 5-game skid dating back to the regular season in getting those 2 other wins to seal their ticket here to the divisional round. One, 2 to Speedy Gonzalez, right to Banger, 1 gone. Well, these 2 teams have been relatively close all season, and even in recent history. Gauchos winning the only matchup between these 2 back in, it says here week 12 day 1, but that's definitely not the case as we never updated those individual ones. As he gets rung up there, 10-2 the win there. They did not see each other in the postseason last season, and the Lumberjacks won the only matchup there 4-3. Season 6, the Lumberjacks lost 11-3 to the Gauchos. So it's been pretty even in terms of overall series matchup here in recent memory. Full count to Taigo by Hattie May. Swing and a miss! He gets swung up there, and we're scoreless heading into the top of the second.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
Are you ready for another pitching duel?
That's just the name of this entire patch. And as a result, this season, the teams that have good pitchers pitch well.
I don't know about that.
For the most part. For the most part. Full count. And he gets rung up there. Top corner.
Number 2.
That'll bring up Athena Hex. Immediately popped up, left side. Hot by Destroyer in center, left. Now bring up Dolinar Colin, one of the 5 gauchos who was in the All-Star game. One, two. Popped up, and we will have our first base runner of the game. Colin with the bomber special into center.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
We definitely had high-scoring games, but I think the biggest thing is consistency, which is that pitchers weren't very consistent in previous patches, in my mind. I don't know if that's the same for you, Whitney. It feels like pitchers are relatively more consistent in this patch.
Yeah, I would agree.
Up the middle, back-to-back hits here with 2. Runner will head to third. The throw by Destroyer, not in time. And now a runner in scoring position here is Sopapia Billups now.
Steve Wright.
Dribbler, good. To first in time. Run will not count. Head to the bottom of the second. Jacks looking for their first run of the evening.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13.
We need to keep a tally on how many left on base there are in these games, because that's a big stat that isn't always tracked, or like not tracked by the game.
2 left on base so far by the Gauchos. I guess I can get a. I've got so many.
I've got a paper here.
Okay, as he gets rung up there. Shelby Callens.
34.
And Whitney, there are a lot of big bats on this Lumberjack squad, and sometimes it's easy to overlook Callens behind the plate, but she's been one of the best producing bats for the Jacks this season.
Yeah, I'd definitely say this season, she's definitely had up and down years kind of throughout her career. But yeah, this is definitely one of her better seasons since their championship season in 4.
I say that, and she gets rung up. We'll now have the longtime captain, Phil Bartko Jr. Tough to say if his position is in question next season, as he gets rung up there. Without a doubt, heading into season 10, there'll be question marks around him. But for now, the captain has a spot in the order and a major part of this Lumberjack squad. Many of these Lumberjacks here, a part of that season 4 squad, as she rings them up there. Lots of new faces, especially pitching-wise. Not many remains of that season 4 squad. But Phil Bartko Jr., Shelby Callens. Was Callens there a part of season 4?
Yeah, she was an OG Lumberjack.
Phil Bartko Jr.
Speedy.
She rings him up there.
The designated hitter, number 26.
Now here's Samir Tailwind. He's been good for the Gauchos. I think maybe a little bit less than expectations, considering how prolific he was in that free agent series back in season 5. Definitely a diamond in the rough. That ball is hit well. That is tracking back at the track off of the top of the wall. And Samir Tailwind has himself a 2-out double. Puts another runner in scoring position. Now here is Jay Watt.
Number 10.
First round pick in the season 7 draft.
We're seeing a couple of those rebuilt teams, you know, the Retrievers later tonight, the Gauchos rebuilding, and that younger talent, you know, Samir Tailwind wasn't in that draft, but another one of those, Jay Watt. I just forgot her name for the Retrievers, gosh darn it.
Maggie Slowitz.
Yes, thank you. Who can make the name for themselves in the postseason.
Full count. And he gets rung up there right down the middle. Well, that's to the bottom of the third. Jack still looking for a base runner. Hattie May so far, 6 batters faced, 5 strikeouts.
Number 3.
And locked in.
Gene Dream up the middle, and that'll be the first hit and base runner for the Jacks.
Now batting.
Brings up Chris Luzon, came over from the Unicorns organization
I think that goes down as an announcer jinx. It
for
was you, not me. You
For-
said Lumberjacks still looking for the first base runner, and the first batter hits a single. That's an announcer.
I said that in the end of at the beginning of the second inning too. I didn't say she had a perfect game. That would be the jinx, wouldn't it? Go to
I don't
first
know.
in time, runner now in scoring position, first time today for the Lumberjacks. If no hummus or DDC get at me in the chat, then we'll know. Or actually, rather,
But
if
it
Marge,
benefited
if
them.
Marge. This one lifted into left center. Doesn't appear to be deep enough there. So 2 gone.
Now batting.
I'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez.
Number 1.
He has been fearsome his entire career at the Lumberjacks organization. 2-2 count here. Can he get the go-ahead run? No! Swing and a miss! Rung up there, will head to the top of the 4th. Banger Hex Colon due up for the Gauchos.
Now batting. The first baseman. Number 0.
Off the plate. That sounds right. Oh, that's high. Take your base.
Leadoff batter walked.
Now batting. The third baseman. Number 2.
Brings up Athena Hex now.
Good into the early 60s on the pitch count here with throwing out in the top of the 4th. Definitely something to keep your eye on.
It's not that the Jacks don't have good pitchers in the bullpen, but compared to the Gauchos have a little bit deeper, as that'll be runners at first and second after back-to-back walks.
I will say on paper, yes, it's deeper, but sometimes that Gaucho's bullpen likes to be explodey.
That's a way to put it. Ernie Steele now, runners on first and second. RBI man, Trey active for him.
He has not had a great season, especially with RBI man. I feel even recently, I don't feel he does much with that activated, and we'll see him foul out here. The Gauchos go 2 on, no outs to 2 on, 2 outs, and are in danger of squandering a very golden opportunity.
Just seems like especially when they were in that 5-game skid, the bottom of the order just could not convert runners into runs. As this one is lifted into center, Tracking over is Kodiak Destroyer, and that'll be the third out. Runners on first and second, amount to nothing. Head to the bottom of the fourth. Brainstorm, Tygo, Reg Dreams due up.
It's kind of funny that you mention it because if my memory serves me correctly, the comeback in the game 3 against the Wrongfielders were up 5-0 in that game. That comeback was largely charged by the bottom of the order, if I remember correctly. It was Sophia Billups who had a home run in that game that made it, I think, 5-3. And then I believe it was Dolanier Colin who hit the go-ahead home run that eventually won the game for him. So that bottom of the order really key for this Gauchos offense, it appears.
Tank Tygo, 2-2 count. Fouls off, stays alive. Starting to get some pitches onto May. Already has 6 strikeouts so far. Make it 7 as she rings him up there. Brings up Wreck Dreams. So far, we're even on the scoreboard, but the productivity on the base pass has been a bit different for these two squads through the first 4.
Yeah, 5 runners for the Gauchos in total, and just the lone hit for the Lumberjacks.
Swing and a miss! He gets swung up there, make it 8 strikeouts for Hattie May. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Dion, then top of the order, due up. Turns out the injury to Neon Dion didn't affect the Gauchos in terms of their production. And actually, their losing skid happened once he was back in the order. Dribbler, Brainstorm, go to first in time. Miranda Biscuit now. And the pressure here is 1 out of 4, but given what is lying down in the series, many would argue, and this is coming from someone who is in the heroic divisional round, that the winner of this series is potentially the heroic conference's delegate to the Super Series. That one is up the middle. And so for many of these players, they may feel like this is the conference finals for them. They'll still need to take care of business in the next round. And it is a 5-game series. Who knows what can happen. But these two are the top of the heroic. Into left. Make it 2 gone now. Do you agree with the sentiment that the winner of this is the heroic conference delegate, or do you think that
I wouldn't say it's a done deal by any means. I mean, the Dragons split the season series against the Gauchos. They had a rough early season loss to the Lumberjacks.
when they started 0-3?
Right. I don't.
Off of the glove at third. And now runners on
And it is
first and
Callens at third. That mid-season move that the Lumberjack staff made, putting Tank Tygo behind the plate, Callens to third.
That one
And-
gets through. Runners gonna head home. The throw by Gonzalez is not in time. And the Gauchos take a 1-0 lead off of the Callens. We'll see if they rule it an error. And
I
they're
doubt
gonna
that's-
head into the bullpen. Pete Nocio now.
Dina Hex at the plate, a dangerous woman. She was pretty high up in the league in RBIs. That's hanging up there.
And that's caught by Destroyer. And they will rule it an error, so that run will not
Wow.
be charged. I understand both it being and not being an error.
Number 34.
But that's where the arm of Gonzalez comes to bite them. Has plenty to offer at the plate, but when it comes to the deep ball, is not the strongest arm. Runner was already ahead. Honestly, Runner was at third when he made the throw. As she gets swung up there.
Let's see how May pitches with the lead now.
Also worth noting, the Gauchos did still leave 2 runners on base.
Yeah, they're up to 7.
Can the Jacks respond? That one into left, but at the track is Biscuit.
Now batting.
Not the most comfortable catch, but still routine in the end. 2 gone. Here is Gene Dream. Left side. Athena Hex, what a dive, but Gene Dream too fast.
Now batting.
2 out single. Here is Chris Luzon.
Number 10.
He had an atrocious minor season back in season 7, and then I think it was season 6 actually. Right to Jay Watt, throw to first in time. He kind of lit it up in the season 6 Super Series. But grounds out there. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Gauchos now with a 1-run lead. Colin, Steele, Billups due up.
Off the plate. Nope, high. Nope, that's inside.
That one right to Brainstorm. One gone.
Now batting, the catcher. Number 5.
Nope, that's outside. That's outside.
2-1 count to Ernie Steele. Fouled off. That one drops down. Bomber special. Runner at first now with 1 out for Sopapia Billups.
Number 9.
Pete Nokia kind of sneakily became the quote-unquote long reliever instead of Steel Flex, who was that kind of go-to guy, first man out of the bullpen. Nokia had 27 1/3 innings this season, allowing just a 2.3 ERA and an under 1 whip. Had 28 strikeouts to only 5 walks issued as he rings up another 2 away now.
Brings up Neon Dion. Callens, throw to... Oh, that... I think Callens may be a little off in the head after that error. Does get the out, but throws to second instead of first. Bit fortunate, actually, that she was able to make that throw, because runner was coming in the second pretty hot there.
Dion is pretty fast, so it may have just been the best play for her to make instead of trying to throw across the diamond.
That may have been Ernie Steele heading into... No, was that... I think that was Steele, was it?
Yeah, I think so. I think he
So
hit the
Steele
bomber
isn't the
special.
fastest, so that
Yeah,
does make
Steele
a little
is-
bit more sense.
Steele is pretty slow.
Nope, that's low. Nope, high. Steve Wright. Ball outside. Nope, big break.
Walk issued to Gonzalez. Well, the Lumberjacks are trying to break a little bit of a postseason rut that they've been in. Have not made it out of the first round that they played in since season 5.
That's down.
Season
Haven't advanced since they lost to the Retrievers in the conference finals.
That would be the case. They made it to the Super Series their first season, lost in the conference finals the second season, and then lost in the wild card season 6 and lost in the divisional round
Ooh,
last season. Walk issued
Bases
there to Brainstorm.
Number 10. Now pitching. Number 88.
Last season losing to the heroic conference delegate, the Vikings, 2-1. They have at least won postseason games every single season that they've competed, which is more than the Overdrafts organization can say. 8 seasons now, no postseason wins. Bases
Oh.
loaded, nobody out. Popped up here behind the plate. 1 gone. This is a golden opportunity right now for the Jacks.
Hitter. Number 13.
Wreck Dreams. has never known a losing squad as that ball is jacked, heading deep, back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. Kodiak Destroyer, Grand Slam 498. And the imprints of the Moonshots organization prevalent here in the Divisional as the Jacks take a 4-1 lead.
Ball inside.
Does need to be noted that Destroyer was on the Skulls before he got traded away, so he was on a losing team then.
Wreck
but-
Dreams. Wreck Dreams. That was Wreck Dreams.
That was Wreck Dreams? Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wreck Dreams.
Yeah, you said Kodiak Destroyer.
Oh, I meant to say Wreck... to continue the thought that I had of never knowing a losing side. That's what I meant to say. My mind was there, my mouth wasn't. As that one is into right, caught by Colin. But
And instantaneously flipped on a dime.
off of one swing, we head into the 7th. Gauchos now trailing by 3, and once again, it's the bats not producing that are hurting the Gauchos organization.
Yeah, but May was doing great and then just couldn't get an out there in the 6th. Hit and then 2 walks and then the rest is history.
Outside.
2-2 count. Out away. Swing and a miss. He is swung up right there. I'll bring up Samir Tailwind.
Number 26.
Right to lose on, throw to first in time. So through 2 innings pitched,
The second
right now
baseman,
Nochio is at 29 pitches. Not too decently bad.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
They have Santaya in the bullpen. Sir Alec Einstein, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have one more.
It's not Toe Jam, is it?
It's Steelflex, Jefferson Steelflex. Name familiar with many Lumberjacks faithful as we head to the 7th inning stretch. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the SSBL on Twitch. I'm Fysack on the call, joined by Whitney. Make sure that you are subscribed to the official SSBL on Twitch and join us in the Discord for everything SSBL related, as that one is up the middle. Leadoff batter is aboard.
And kind of an interesting difference in the game. Gauchos leaving 8 on the bases. Lumberjacks only leaving 2.
Off the plate.
They just have not looked the same
Steve Wright.
And
since
kind of the theme
they
of the
started
postseason,
10-3.
honestly. The theme of this postseason is runners left on base, I feel, because the wrong fielders did that a lot in the second game against the Gauchos. Bombers had bases loaded, I think, 2 different times in that game. 2 against the Wildcats and came up empty, I think, both times. Let's see. Serpents. They didn't really have anyone on that second game. But I feel that's pretty much one of the big thread lines you see so far this year. Is getting those hits when you need them.
Watt is there for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 1.
No, that's low. Steve Wright.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Ball low.
His arm led to the Gauchos run. Granted, it was off of Callan's glove that the runner in the inning even continued. But gets aboard here. Runners on first and second. Brings up Denver Brainstorm. Another former Skull that is on this Lumberjack squad. Of course, he was a former Gaucho, was he not?
Yes, maybe. I think that's right.
Didn't he go from Gauchos to Skulls to,
The first baseman,
or was he a? No, he wasn't a Cyclone.
Steve Wright. Ball high.
Let's see.
Popped up. Left side. Gonzalez is there.
Now batting the third baseman, number 2.
That one drops down. Bomber special. As I do want to at this time remind everyone that submissions for the Season 9 draft are open. You can create a player for free. That'll do it for Nochio. Sir Alec Einstein gets the call. I believe former Knight, as well as former Skull.
Who?
Sir Alex Einstein? For sure, former Knight.
Yes, but he was an OG lumberjack.
Oh, really? He was an OG lumberjack, then a Knight, then
Number 5.
Then came back, yeah.
came back. So he's got a little bit of a tough situation here. Ernie Steele now, REI man active. Runners on first and second, one gone. And with one swing, this game could change as he gets swung up there.
Not nerdy steel swing.
Not with Ernie Steele. And here is 0 for 3. Sophia Billups, and they are not having it. In comes Dirty Bird. That ball hit well, but that is just not enough on it. Destroyer is there. The pinch hitter is able to make contact, but the Lumberjacks are entering into the bottom of the 8th inning with a 3-run lead.
The catcher.
And 2 more left on for the Gauchos. A nice 10 on the day.
Cuz Peterson will come in to catch. Not the best option behind the plate. Ernie Steele will go in at short. Gauchos will hope to not put any base runners on. Into left, and that's what they're going to allow here. A leadoff single.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Brings up Wreck Dreams. That'll do it for Weber. She is 10, so that'll bring in Jebediah Octagon. Many of these pitchers from the Season 6, Season 7 drafts. That one's immediately up the middle. Runners on first and second, and Whitney, this is not what the Gauchos want if they want any chance to come back in the top of the 9th.
Yeah, they got to get out of this inning with a 0 up on the board. Luckily, Collins is 0 for 3 intense.
2-1. 3-1. Octagon. Oh, ball 4 swung at. Full count. And just misses the zone. Jebediah Octagon, 2 batters, 1 walk, 1 hit. And that'll load the bases for the longtime captain. 0 for 3 today. Phil Bartco Jr. Infield is in. Gauchos need to find a way out, or else they're at risk of giving up even more, and that 0-1 series down looks more and more likely. Full count. Right down the middle, fouled away. Pressure is at 3 out of 4.
Is smashing these.
That ball is hit well. That is tracking back. That is at the track. That is at the wall. It's out of here. The Lumberjacks have only scored off of 2 plays, but they've both been grand slams. And they're looking to take a 1-0 series lead here in Game 1.
You remember when I said the Gauchos bullpen likes to be a little bit explodey?
Jebediah Octagon cannot find an out to save his life. And Marge and the Gauchos, as of right now, will look for some answers before tomorrow's game. That ball is jacked. That one's tracking deep to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. The long ball is prevalent at Apple Field.
Lumberjacks returning serve for the regular season loss.
The center fielder, number 4.
And Whitney, at least at this point, as they finally get the first out of the inning, the Gauchos don't necessarily have to blame their batting for today. They do in the number of batters they've left on, or the number of runners they've left on. But the pitching late just cannot find an answer at the track, at the wall. It's out of here in the span of a minute and a half. The Gauchos have self-destructed.
Second baseman, number 6.
You know what this is giving me vibes of? Season 6 Heroic Conference Finals, Vikings Knights. Vikings had a 2-0 series lead. They lose it in the third. They come back, or the Knights win it in the games 4 and 5. They just never recovered after that loss, and this is getting embarrassing at this point. They have given up 8 runs in this inning, and they only have 1 out to show for it. 6 hits, 7 earned runs, a walk, 1 out recorded for Octagon. And it just keeps on going. The bats are alive here. These even Tig Tygo is even going to turn it into a double as well.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13.
The Lumberjacks have come to play here in game 1.
Right. Ball inside.
That ball is hit well. That one's tracking back at the track at the wall.
Goodness gracious.
It's out of here. Finds a way through, and it is 14-1. Every single run has been scored off of a home run.
Number 34.
We've had 2 grand slams.
Steve High.
I think we've had 2 home run shots. As that ball is
Oh
in,
my
well, that is
gosh.
tracking back at the track at the wall. It's out of here. 11 runs this inning. They still only have 1 out. What this is unbelievable.
This might be one of the crazier things that I've seen from this game.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, that's inside. Right.
I mean, Puppet, we're definitely getting close if we're not there already, as it's still gonna continue. That one's through the left side, and I think at this point the Gauchos faithful are just happy that this is not taking place in a roster mode, because all of these Lumberjacks players would be sufficiently locked in mojo up heading in. And I think there's only one emoji that can summarize how the Gauchos feel right now. Finally gets the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 10.
2 gone, and here is Chris Luzon. Has already hit a 2-run homer this inning.
Ball low. Ball inside.
As the wheels have fully come off. Ball up the middle. We're still going. We were making pretty decent time as well.
The center
Yeah.
fielder, number 4.
Kodiak Destroyer. And the other moonshot in the order get a home run today? Nope. Whoa, Athena Hex. No
Goodness
effort
gracious.
extended, and for the first time, the Lumberjacks have scored not off of a home run.
Fielder, number
The morale is completely gone from this Gaucho squad.
Look at Poodle Starfire's picture. She looks sad.
That she entered in already knowing that this was lost. and has
This-
recorded 1 out, recorded 6 hits.
I don't know if you were here yet or not, but does anyone else remember the weird picture glitch with Edward Shepard? Like, his mojo was down and like his head was like down in his picture, like a completely different picture from like one plate appearance to another.
Number 5.
Well, there is no game of the night lasers for the postseason. That one off of Sir Alex Einstein's glove. And oh no, here it comes. The wheels are about to fall off for this Jack squad. They gave up a base runner. I think if you are a team that ever needs to learn how to get insurance runs, bottom of the 8th, Gauchos Lumberjacks Season 8 Divisional round is a prime example of scoring insurance.
That's inside.
Popped up behind the plate.
Nope, that's low.
And she is rung up there.
The designated hitter, number 26.
Steve Wright. Nope.
That'll bring up Samir Tailwind with 1 gone. Into left. Foul.
Well ball. That's high.
That one's up the middle. Steele is aboard. Runners on first and second.
Now batting the second
Brings up
baseman,
Jay
number
Watt.
10.
Just need 4 grand slams. You need a grand slam of grand slams.
That one. Oh, Chris Luzon! Dragon special!
Golly, talk about sticking the knife in the wound and twisting it.
And holy. If you are the Gauchos right now, you're looking for any sense of hope. That's. Jeez. Oh my gosh. My controller can't even handle this right now. 12 runs scored in the bottom of the 8th. Chris Luzon digging the dagger even deeper with that Dragon special to end the game. What did we just witness?
A lot of home runs.
7 home runs for the Lumberjacks. Patty May will get the loss, but suffice to say, that's the even worse part. Hattie May gets the loss. She gave up 3 earned runs. The Gauchos did not do any help offensively. Pete Nocio with the win. Sir Alex Einstein will get the save. Clean night from the Lumberjacks pitching. Player of the game will be Rec Dreams, followed by Phil Bartko Jr. and Chris Luzon. Man, I need a new cord. Well, when we head back, we've got Stingers and Ball Players. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch. Welcome back to the SSBL on Twitch. I'm 5 Sec on the call, joined by Chicken Sandwich, and let's hope this game's a little bit closer than that last one. And to be fair, for the first 7.5 innings of that game went
Number 20.
very, very close, very, very tight. Then the bottom of the 8th happened.
Yeah.
Ball inside.
And it'll be interesting, a tale of two games between these two teams. Stingers won the first game that between these two teams here in Emerald Diamond like 2-0. And the only score was, I think, a Dank Highgrass 2-run home run.
Rung up there for the first out. Not only have they split the series, but since season 6, the ball players have gotten the better of the Stingers 5 of their last 7 matchups. Although as of late it has been much closer, and that coincides with the rise of the Stingers.
And then it was
Be right.
the ball players, I won't say, I don't remember the score of that ball players win. It was like,
9-1.
oh, it was 9-1? Okay, it was a little bit heavy-handed than I thought. I remember it did run away from them late, because Toby Barker started the scoring. He had a home run, and Iron Hands might have had like a grand slam late that really put it over the top, now that I think about it.
Rung up there. Led to the bottom of the first. Black O'Connell, De La Stick due up for the ball players. A little bit of a different look in the order.
Number 20.
Well, the ball players trying to break a little bit of a curse that they have had. They went to the Super Series in Season 1. Season 2 and 3 failed to qualify for postseason. Season 4, Seasons 5 wasn't able to get out of the wild card. And in Season 6 and 7 have not made it out of the Divisional. So since that Super Series appearance in Season 1, the ball players have yet to get out of a divisional round. Stingers, on the other hand, qualified for postseason for the first time last season. Lost out in the wild card and won their first ever franchise postseason series
Now batting.
last week when they defeated the Serpents 2-0.
23.
Steve Wright.
Runner on first. Here is De La Stick. That's going to bomber special into center. Runner thought about third. Will hold off. Squash Pickle's got a decent arm.
So it's like a kind of a de facto conference championship,
38.
since the ball players were able to edge out the Serpents on that one of those last days of the regular season. They didn't require the tie break, so they won it outright. But Stingers want to put their hat in the ring and say, hey, wait a minute.
Elder, the Gauchos game was 4-1 Lumberjacks entering the bottom of the 8th. As she gets rung up there.
The designated hitter, number 45.
How many base runners did it end up being there?
I stopped counting after 10, and we hit about probably like the 3rd or 4th home run of that inning. The last count I had was 10-4.
Rung up there. Add 2 for the ball players as they can't convert. Highgrass Garcia, Texas due up for the Stingers.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
De La Stick, 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher,
Garcia.
number 3.
That's high.
Well, the ball players, these are their records since season 4. 8-8, 11-3, as that's right to Potts, 2 gone. Season 6, they were 8-7.
Baseman, number
Last
12.
season 10-5, this season 13-3. When it comes to postseason records, in season 4 they were 0-2, bumped in the first round they play in. Season 5 they were 1-2, bumped in the first round they played in. Did win a series in season 6, but still finished 2-3 as they lost in the divisional. And last season lost out as the 2 seed 0-2. As that ball is hit well, that's tracking back at the track, caught by Tucker. Died just before the wall there. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Tucker Barker hands due up.
The right fielder, number 40.
One of the worst postseason winning percentages, actually, do the ball players have. They're 5-13 all time. As he gets swung up there. That's it.
5-13.
They are 5-13 all time in the postseason.
And
That-
have one of the worst postseason losses.
Oh,
They
to the
lost-
High Rollers. That was a
No.
ridiculous. Yeah, wasn't the
There was one to the Wildcats that
Oh,
I
was it the
thinking
Wildcats game?
It was like 24-1 or something.
I think Ball Players High Rollers was a game in the regular season that went ridiculous, and then they did get
there was-
absolutely memed on in the season 4 postseason.
There was a Ball Players High Rollers game, I want to say, in season 5 where both teams had 10 runs by like the 3rd inning, I think.
That's high. Hello.
Only other franchises with worse winning percentages, again, you have to make postseason first. Right to Salsa, we'll head to the top of the 3rd. We've got the Angels, who are 2-6 all time. That is good for a 25% win rate. Cyclones, who are 2-6 all time. That's a 25% win rate. And of course, the unfortunate case of the Overdrafts, who in 8 seasons of activity in the SSBL have made postseason 3 times and have been swept 0-2 in every single appearance that they've been in. We will get to see the winningest team in postseason history in the next game. The Retrievers have a 65% win percentage, are 13-7 all time in the postseason. Granted, much of that is driven by their 9-4 season 5 run, where they went 9-2 before entering into, or rather, they were 9-0 before they lost all 4 games to the Skulls. And to the bottom of the 3rd, still scoreless here. That's actually crazy that the Retrievers did not lose a single game until the Super Series. Now that I think about that, that is crazy.
Yeah, they swept they swept the row of conference champions, like the trailing conference champions.
Into left. Pendragons there. Second highest winning percentage is actually the Stingers, who are 3-2 all time. That's 60%. Granted, that's a sample size of 5 games. And then, interesting enough, the Unicorns at 57.14%. 8-6 all time. That one's hit well into left. Pendragon again is there, 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 10.
Do you know the franchise with the most wins in the postseason?
Probably either the Serpents or the Knights.
It is the Knights, 27 wins all time. Serpents are 3rd all time with 22. Your Bombers are 2nd with 23.
The shortstop, number 20.
Head to the top of the 4th. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. Into left. That will drop down fair for a single. Stingers with their first hit today.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 41.
The Overdrafts are a very beleaguered franchise. Jacked was supposed to come out today, but things came up. It'll come out tomorrow, hopefully. But we noted in that the Overdrafts, of course, have never won a postseason game, have only made postseason 3 times, and they have by far had the most managers in the league. They have had 7 managers. Nope, they've had 5 managers? 6 managers? I should have thought about this before I said it. They've had 5 managers. By far the most of any franchise.
Take your base.
Walk issued. Runners on 1st and 2nd.
The right fielder,
A little bit of slip up here in the 4th from Northwest.
I feel like this is the best opportunity either team has had so far today. I mean, heck, these are the first 2 base runners the Stingers have had.
And that's a walk issue to Kennedy, so some trouble at Emerald Diamond here for the ball players. Here comes Dank Highgrass with the bases loaded. Did not start in the All-Star game, but did get pulled up onto the roster. What can he do here with the bases loaded? 2-2 count. Staying alive. That one is fouled off. That one is hit decently well. It will be the first run of the game. Armstrong throw to third, not in time.
Close.
Just beat it out. Now runners on the corners, one gone for Penelope Garcia. So once again today, the away side strikes first. Elder, I'll look that up for you after we get out of this intense situation. Most franchises have had at least two. That one's up the middle, and it'll be 2-0 Stingers.
Now batting the
I'll bring up
second baseman,
Dallas, Texas with one gone. That one launched into left. Hot runner will not advance, so two gone.
Now batting the third baseman, number 20.
Off the plate.
And he gets rung up there as RB caught looking. But the Stingers strike first. 2-0 into the bottom of the fourth. De La Stick, Patty Potts, Papa Dog due up for the ball players.
Good that the Stingers were able to cash in first, but ball players should be thankful that it wasn't worse than 2 runs.
That's down. You're up.
The salsa there.
Now batting the third baseman, number 38.
That's inside.
All right, to answer your question, Elder, we have 24 teams in the SSBL. Every expansion side since Season 4 has not changed managers, as she gets hung up there. So that's 8 teams there that haven't had managers. There are only 2 other franchises in the SSBL that have only had one manager besides the expansion sides. Can you name the 2?
Since the Season 4 expansions?
So it's all the Season 4 expansions, and of course all the... Well, actually, do we count that one dude for the Sparrows? I don't think we do. Rung up there, but led to the top of the 5th. It's 2-0.
Well, the Serpents is the answer to one of them.
Yes.
Now
And the other one is
batting
obvious as well.
fielder, number 12.
So the answer
the,
is
the Skulls.
yes. So half of the teams in the SSBL have had only one manager. Half of them have had at least 2. And that's partially because we have 8 expansion sides. Wait, nope. That's not the way math works, is it? No, 10. Yeah. Stayla 6 steps on the bag, 2 gone. We've had 10 that have only had one manager, and we've had 14 that have had at least 2.
No, I preceded somebody. I don't even know who it was, to be honest.
His name was Killjoy, I think.
Ah,
His name was... Yeah, it was Killjoy. Ball players, Cryptoroni managed this squad seasons 1 and 2. Dragons, of course, managed by Mitchell C in their first 3 in 1 game season. Right to black. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Still 2-0 for the Stingers.
Now batting the right fielder, number
T-Can
40.
Jones managed the Unicorns in Season 2, and 17 managed them in Seasons 3 and 4. Josh managed the Wrongfielders their first 3 seasons. Seasons 4 and 5 was Forrest. Rung up there, 1 gone.
Now batting the left fielder,
The Overdraft's Doughboy, Seasons 1 through 3. Yeah, I'm a Boss, Seasons 4 and the beginning of Season 6. Air Force, the end of Season 6, running in Season 7. And now Blackman in Season 8. This ball hit well, but skied up. So underneath it is Squash Pixel for the second out.
now batting the catcher, number
Zach Sass managed the Walkers for their first 5 seasons. Popped up, Del Vecchio. We'll head to the top of the 6th, still 2-0 Stingers. Vikings entered in Season 2, and they were managed for 4 seasons by T-Mac before Bunbright took over.
designated hitter,
Sticks,
number
of course, longtime manager of the Angels for 6 seasons.
Ball high. Stay right.
Pasa managed the Walkers for 2 seasons, seasons 6 and 7. That one drops in. Leadoff batter is aboard for the Stingers.
41. Now batting the right
Before
fielder,
the Moonshots were taken over by
number 2.
Pandora, Z-Wall 40 managed the Moonshots in Season 2.
Stay right.
Zarby managed the Wildcats in Seasons 2 and 3. Drops down. And the last 2 to mention, the Stingers managed by Mark in Seasons 2 and 3. Retrievers managed by King Louie OG in Season 2, by Z Raffle in Seasons 3 and 4. And that is your history moment of the SSBL.
The more you know.
Rung up there.
Now batting the catcher, number 3.
Kawashi, it's not that it's good terms or bad terms.
65.
Adrian Walker now gets called in here in the top of the 6th. Most of them leave after losing seasons.
Right. Nope. High. Nope, that's inside.
Popped into left on a 3-0 count. Marker is there too, gone. So of the 22 managers
Second baseman, number 12.
that are no longer managing,
Nope. Ball inside. Stay right. Right.
rung up there. I'm still doing math.
Aaron Walker to come in with inheriting 2 base runners and nobody out and getting out of the inning, keeping it a 2-0 game.
15 of the 22 left
That's inside.
the season after they had a losing season. Juice Armstrong, ball players need to start finding some answers against Del Vecchio. Into center, 1 gone.
Now batting the shortstop, number 27.
Inside.
That ball is launched and he back to the track to the wall. It's out of here. That ball jacked into center, 467. And the ball players are within 1.
Now batting the second baseman, number 10.
And it's Toby Barker. Oh no, it's Mike. It's Black. Sorry.
It's Matthias Toby Barker Black. Rung up there. That's a sight you're familiar with, Whitney. BOC striking out.
Number 23.
Ball inside.
Part of the reason why he's on the ball player squad. I would say, I mean, you lost BOC and then you got Murph Kelly. I'd say things worked out for you.
I mean, it was literally for the same pick, I think. So
Right.
That's a strikeout there. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Ball players do pull within 1. Bottom of the order due up for the Singers in the top of the 7th.
Now batting the third baseman.
As we're up to 18 viewers, want to thank everybody here for tuning in to the SSBL on Twitch. I know that it's not time for the stretch, but just want to appreciate everybody. You help make the SSBL go round. We would not be here without you, as RB is not going to be at the plate anymore. 1, 2, 3, he's out of there. You make a Pendragon now up.
Steve Wright.
And while I'm at it, don't forget player submissions are open for the Season 9 draft. Will probably occur sometime in July or August. Get your players in now. Swing and a miss!
Now batting the center
Back-to-back strikeouts, and here's Squash Pixel 0 for 2 today.
well, Adrian Walker is answering the call and doing pretty much what she's done all season and keeping the opposing team off the scoreboard.
1, 2, 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in. I'm 5 Second on the call, joined by Chicken Sandwich. Make sure that you are subscribed to the official SSBL Twitch.
38.
It is subscribed, right?
Yeah,
is it-
subscribe.
Oh,
and
no,
then-
no, no, no.
No, follow and then
Follow,
subscribe.
then subscribe.
Outside.
Follow, and then if you would like to subscribe. But honestly, following's the most important part. Zarby. 1 gone. Whitney, how many of these are you about to redeem? At least 2. At least 3. At least 4. Right to high grass. Step on the bag. At least 5. At least 6. Oh, nope. Wait, nope. Kawashi's getting on the action too.
Number 15.
Listen, I feel bad because all of you are doing this.
I think that was 10.
Nope. Inside.
Well, you can do up to 20.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have the channel points to do 20 because for so often I would just have like I just wouldn't have chat open, or I wouldn't have like my chat open. I would just have like the channel's chat open, so I didn't get points.
I always have the moderator view pulled up on Google Chrome.
Now in the game.
That'll bring up Jerry Thunder here. He goes into left. Barker steps in for the other Thunder in right. I didn't realize that Terry Thunder was starting for the ball players. They have so many Thunders. It's hard to keep track. Oh, you know what? He came in to pinch hit. That's why he was in. That makes much more sense. Left center, caught by Jerry Thunder.
Now batting the designated hitter.
That's why that was the case. What are you doing? Because it brings up bad memories.
No, I was doing the song.
Oh.
Thunder. Come on, give me some credit.
All I heard was it sounded like Tina from Bob's Burgers. Right to a BOC, though the first in time, just what the doctor ordered. Bottom of the 8th. Let's see if the ball players
The right
can
fielder.
go ahead here.
6.
The home side in the first game tonight knew how to score runs in the bottom of the 8th.
Only 3 hits for Del Vecchio, 9 strikeouts. Don't think she's going to be
Only
able
4
to go.
hits for Del Vecchio.
the whole game. She's at 90 pitches now.
Now batting.
I'll bring up Iron Hands 0 for 2 today. He's been really good though for the ball players, hasn't he? Stat wise.
Yeah, like way above what he should be.
Runner
Oh, I'm
safe
sorry.
At second. It was safe. It was safe. It was close, but it was safe.
That's inside.
So tie and run in scoring position.
Ooh, check swing there from Hands. And it takes
Delvecchio.
off. Oh, this one not even close. That one wasn't even close in any regard.
Stealing third is never a good idea. Not that Metalhead knows that.
Swing and a miss at ball 4. The ball players go from 1 on first and nobody out to 2 gone, just like that, and that will do it for Delvecchio. 4 hits and earned a run, 10 hits given up in 10 strikeouts rather, in 7.2 innings. Aijin Sawamura.
I like that they put him in here against Armstrong, who is not good at the plate. So a little bit of a confidence boost to roll into the 9th with.
As they do have that 1-run lead.
Number 19.
Well, it
And
was the Retrievers overdrafts that went 2-1, 2-1 in their series in the wild card.
Stingers have literally done nothing against Adrian Walker.
She is locked in, 34 pitches. K-Man activated here. She, of course, was the pitcher that got the starting nod in the All-Star game for the Epic. Dribbler, Black, throw the first in time. We'll see the heroic starter in the next game, most likely Retrievers Dragons. It is just occurred to me that it is interesting that both of the starters for the All-Star games are both relievers. Yes, Puppet, that should be. It's not updated though. If it is public, it's on the master sheet. Throw the first in time, 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 12.
All right, it's not on the master sheet, but I can get that to you. We can put it up there. One, 2 to Texas. Can the Stingers get any more insurance runs? Well, he'll be aboard for any action that occurs.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20. Now.
And that'll do it for Walker.
Double 0.
In. And immediately gets a swung on there, and so the ball players will need to walk it off here, or at least tie it.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 27.
And it'll start with Matthias Black. He has the only run today for the ball players. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Hey, it's rung up there. Stingers now 2 away from getting a 1-0 series lead. BOC now. And it's worth noting, if they get this done, it's against the top of the order as well.
All inside.
Oh,
1, 2. Swing and a miss. He gets swung up there. Sawamura has faced 3 batters. Sawamura has struck out 3 batters.
Steve right.
And now here is of the stick. This one into right. Caught by Matthew Kennedy. And the Stingers take a 1-0 series lead off of a 2-1 win. Whitney, your thoughts here from this game?
very reminiscent to the game they played here at Emerald Diamond the first time around. It was a very low-scoring defensive game, and Pacifica Northwest had that bad 4th inning. She loaded the base with a hit and 2 walks. The Stingers were able to squeak enough through, take the dub, and Delvecchio with a great start, just allowing the solo shot to Matthias Black and only allowing a total of 4 hits, and Sawamura striking out everyone but the fly out there to end the game.
Not a lot of runners left on base. Actually, there were 11 runners that were on base, which is probably less than the number that the Gauchos left on base in game 1. Both the Thunders coming in for the ball players. Win goes to DeVecchio. Sawamura gets a save. 3 struck out on 4 batters. 13 total strikeouts for the Stingers pitching. 9 struck out for the ball players. Pacifica Northwest does get the loss. Player of the game is Angelo DeVecchio, followed by Adrian Walker, and then Pacifica Northwest. The pitchers sweep the accolades. Well, when we come back, we'll head to our 3rd game of the night. Not the game of the night presented by Turtle Beach, but it is Retrievers at Dragons. Can the Dragons get revenge? Can the Retrievers continue their winning ways? Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch.
Close your eyes, seek paradise. Won't change your mind. Can't shake the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice. I want it all, just for the night. I live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't change it down, I feel so alive. Back down, only one way out. I let you run my life. Now you won't get me down. Untamed, guess I lost my mind. You turn me inside out. No one can stop me now. So turn up the light. Turn up the light. This is what I waited for. 'Cause the clock keeps ticking, hard for me to keep up. I can't take it no more. 'Cause the time keeps turning, feels just like it speeds up. It's what I waited for.
Well, Trace McSorley is back in the lineup for the Retrievers. He would have returned should there have been a game 3 in that wildcard round, but the Retrievers did not need him in game 3. In fact, they are 5-0 against the Overdrafts this season. And here they are matched up with the Dragons in the divisional round. Earlier this season, Retrievers won 8-5 as he gets hung up there. Here at Lafayette Corner. Season 7, the Dragons won the only matchup against the Retrievers 7-1. And in Season 6, it was another Dragons win 5-1. So
The win from this season was mostly attributed to really bad defense by the Dragons. Some errors, misplayed balls by Gary Starr, and homer runs at second. So, be interesting to see how they play here tonight. See if they
that
can limit
ball
mistakes.
hit well, but that should die right on Freishak's glove there. So a little bit of testing there, but doesn't go through. Get our first look at Jeff Hayner today for the Retrievers. And it is worth noting Belnades is the 3rd starter for this series. Pennyfold is in the relief pitching, so Puppet can be rest assured that we were able to confirm that as the case here. What were you saying before I interrupted you?
Oh, nothing. I was just talking about, the defense and stuff like that.
1-2 count to Freishak. Hasn't had an amazing time at the plate this season. Hasn't been awful either. Pretty just average. As he gets rung up there. High inside in the zone. Brings that French pastry. Called up at the halfway point. Beginning of minors camp.
The Fresh Tech does have an alarming amount of strikeouts.
And he gets swung up there. Back-to-back struck out, and now here is Gary Starr.
No, inside.
And he gets rung up there. Hayner strikes out the side. But to the top of the second, Buns, Nunez, Blanco Jr. due up for the Retrievers.
Number 25.
That wasn't immaculate, was it?
No. There were full counts. Not all of them, but some of them. Jupiter, one gone.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 47.
Right to Pastry, two gone.
Now batting the center fielder.
Brings up Blanco Jr. Ting locked in. I'm sure Hayner, if he isn't already, will be at some point. One, two to Blanco Jr. That one into center, first hit of the night. And that'll be enough to remove Ting from locked in to neutral. Brings up Barbara Dickerson. And on deck is the returning from injury Trace McSorley, but he'll have to wait until the third to have his first appearance since that injury. Runs Crump Walker, hardly ordered, due up for the Dragons in the bottom of the second.
The second baseman, number
Well, Retrievers, this is their first postseason since they went 9-4 and went to the Super Series in Season 5. Popped into center. And that should be managed by Blanco Jr. Famously won 9 games. Went into the Super Series, lost that, or won 7 games rather. Went into that Super Series, lost it 4-2. And that was enough for Puppet to start the rebuild, as that's right to Ferrari for the second out. Famously tanked a play-in game in Season 6. They had some high expectations entering this season, as this is going to be a 1-2-3 inning. But I think that they had high expectations entering the season, and I don't think this season kind of went as expected. But here they are in the divisional round, a chance to punch a ticket to the conference finals for the second time in their history, as Trace McSorley. Well, how grateful are the Retrievers to have him back in the lineup? He's got a leadoff double here. But back to the Retrievers, it hasn't necessarily gone exactly the way that they would have liked.
Yeah, the
But
offense
here they are with an opportunity to do what matters most.
The offense never really raked the way they really should
the
have.
right fielder, number 10.
The offense letting them down more times than not this season, I would say. You know, losses to Liberty. I mean, a close game against Liberty and the loss against Liberty, and you know, to the Angels, and just stuff like that shouldn't happen to a team like this. Just that offense just sometimes just going completely dormant.
Well, Ting had a 3-0 count, got 2 strikes, but still walks in. Runners on first and second for Ferrari. Once again, Ting goes from locked in to neutral. It was really just the playing down to their opponents for the Retrievers. I mean, they have already beaten the Dragons here in Lafayette Corner earlier this season, as he rings her up, and once again, he goes back to locked in.
The first baseman, number 40.
Easy come, easy go. Easy come.
But the Heroic Icons division was not one of prudence. Of course, home to the worst team in SSBL history, 1-in-15 moonshots. Who would think that we would ever have said that? Popped up into center. Caught by Harry Shelton. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Shelton will lead things off Town, then Jupiter.
Now back, the center.
Home to the Liberty, who did end up finishing the season at 4-12, tied for the second best among the expansion sides with the Mythic. Of course, that's a pretty low bar to reach. No one as good as the Express.
Now batting, the left
Finished season
fielder,
6-10, and honestly, given some
97.
results, Express could have potentially have made a postseason slot.
First hit of the day by the Dragons there.
Shelton is aboard Duke Town. He gets rung up there.
Now batting,
Ready
from
Jupiter now.
third baseman, number 24.
Hayner locked in. Has struck out half the batters he's faced so far. Right side, that one gets down. Will Shelton attempt for third? He will. The throw is definitely not the arm strength there. So opportunity here for the Dragons. They have struggled with runners on base a bit this season. And it's the strikeout. I would not be surprised if Freishak ends up as the strikeout king.
Now, one of the
As he does get that down there, and that will be a Dragons lead. Runner will stay at third. RBI double for Freishak. Makes me eat my own words.
Number 21. He's out.
Right to Slowitz. Does not turn the Dragons special.
Batting,
Now Gary Starr, runners in scoring position.
number 6.
And right to Ferrari, throw to first in time. So the Dragons leave two stranded. So they still keep their DNA, but they do take a 1-0 lead.
Now batting,
Buns
the left
Nunez
fielder,
due up here in the
number
top of the
25.
fourth.
No, that's inside.
What got Ferrari tense? That's a great question. That ball is hit well. Great contact, but that dies in the deepest part of the park.
man, I thought that was at least
That
coming off the
sounded
batter's eye.
that sounded real good coming off the bat.
It did.
No, inside. Foul ball.
1-2. Nunez staying alive.
No, inside.
Pastry,
You're out.
2 away.
Now batting, the
If I had to
center fielder,
guess, Puppet, because we haven't really seen her do any fielding errors, it was probably like a strikeout, maybe.
No, high.
Is she in the top of the order or in the bottom of the order?
I think she's 2.
I mean, if she's tense, maybe she struck out twice. As he gets rung up there. Head to the bottom of the fourth, runs Crump, Walker due up.
now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Homer runs.
That's low. Ball
Longtime
outside.
target of the Dragons organization, finally coming over last season. Midway through. And to right, that one will drop down. I think Harold McHenry may have seen footage of Pedro Cruz in this ballpark and thought better of trying to attempt a diving out there.
7.
Brings up Earl Crump.
Ball inside.
Him and Velma Betancourt have shared DH duties this season. 1-2 count. And he gets rung up there right down the middle.
Now batting,
Brings up Noah Walker.
number 24.
No, inside.
1-2.
Ball that's low.
Oh, just misses the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss. Gets him on the next one. 2 gone. Here is Harry Shelton.
Center fielder,
Now with 2 gone, we'll see if the AI sends the runner here, and they do immediately. Oh, just in. That one, Dickerson, though,
Nice
makes a
play.
great grab, and that saves a run there, Whit.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Lots of speed on those base paths
The
there.
second baseman, number 40.
Barbara Dickerson immediately will get herself an extra base hit to start this inning off of the first pitch. Leadoff double. And a great opportunity now here for the Retrievers.
Now batting,
Trace
the third
McSorley, he already has a
number
double into the gap.
47.
Runner goes. Got honestly great base running there from the AI. Jupiter going in to make the grab.
Yeah, that was a slow enough developing play where that's an easy advance.
Plenty of speed as well. 0-2 to Honey Bear. Dribbler foul.
Foul ball.
Popped up, right side. French pastry. 2 gone. That will stay.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 10.
Ball high.
Right to Gary Starr, throw to first. Well, the leadoff double leads to nothing. Led to the bottom of the 5th. Town, Jupiter, then Freishak due up for the Dragons.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 97.
We'll have to look at the stats at the end of the season once we finally get around to compiling them, but Town was up there in terms of home run hitting. Hits into a ground out here, though.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Yeah, I think he was at the top along with Shiromiya and Duke. There's Duke Town, Shiromiya.
Wasn't there another
Homer
Dragon?
runs.
Homer runs.
Yeah, it was homer runs. Kennedy
Oh.
Jr.
Just past the glove of Trace McSorley.
Yeah, it was Duke Town runs, Amiya, and Jr. that all had 8 by the end of week 11. And I'm pretty sure Jr. never hit another one. I can't, and I don't think Amiya's had hit another.
No, that's high.
1-2 to Freishak.
No, that's high.
2-2. That ball is hit well, tracking back at the track, off of the top of the wall, inches away from a 2-run home run.
The first baseman, number
And that'll bring up French pastry. Infield not even going to try for a Dragon special here. They are in. 0 for 2 French pastry, down 0-2 here to be a huge strikeout, and it is for Hayner.
now batting, the short
Retrievers gifted a second chance here with that ball just inches away from going over. Can Hayner make this inning result in nothing? Star already down 0-2. Can he find the final payoff pitch? Swing and a miss! Rung up there. Freishak inches away from making it 3-0, and Hayner is able to settle and get out of it. Clutch pitching from Jeff Hayner there.
number 55.
Yeah, just had enough fortune to have that one stay in by the grace of Pete Gatormall, and it stays a 1-run game.
Oh, 2 to Ferrari. Popped up, right side. That one drops down for a Dragon special. And that'll bring her back to neutral.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now here is number 1 overall pick, season 7 draft, Maggie Slowitz.
No, that's low.
2-0.
Foul ball.
Oh, Gary Starr!
There's
What a
Stevens that wasn't in
snap.
the first game.
That was a lose-on dive if I've ever seen it. One gone now. Here is Barry Buns. That ball hit
Oh.
well, tracking back at the track at the wall. It's out of here, and the Retrievers take a 2-1 lead. And all of a sudden, that Freishack potential homer coming back to bite the Dragons.
The designated hitter, number 47.
That's low.
Seeing the pitches racking up here, they do have Cosmo, Sasso, and Jackson in relief. Closer is Major Champs. Left side, that one's through. Nunez is aboard. A little bit soon to talk about the relievers for the Retrievers, but they do have Grogu, Pennyfold,
That's low.
as well as Watsky and Hot Dartboard. Runner takes off. Called hit and run. Runner will take off for third. Will get there. Runners on the corners, one out. The Retrievers with a chance to put up even more here.
Number 40.
Strike.
Ooh, late. They're ridiculous.
Dickerson down 0-2. Right to runs. Oh, brutal. Had to be said, they would have
Dirty
gotten the
play by
Dragon
Runs.
special anyways. But Homer Runs, great fielding there. But the 2-run shot from Barry Buns
Number
has the Retrievers up here heading into the bottom of the
Go
6th.
high.
Could have been worse for the Dragons there, but still giving up the lead there. By the way, a stat we didn't get to mention, the ball players' stingers. The ball players are undefeated this season when scoring at least 2 runs. He gets swung up there. How many runs did the ball players score today? 1. Did they win? No. And they are gonna do the switch here. Betancourt to DH. Off of the glove of Sammy Ferrari. Betancourt is aboard.
the catcher,
Tying run on base.
number
Noah Walker.
Outside.
Hayner locked in, starting to labor a little bit here. 83rd pitch. Fouled off there. That ball is jacked, heading deep, back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here. The Dragons return the favor with a 2-run shot of their own. And that one on the left field side was always going to go over.
the center fielder, number 60.
Will Freishack doing his best teaching and saying, hey, don't hit it here. Just hit it over that part.
Fresh was like, listen, do
Oh!
as I say, not as I do. As that one caught by Hayner there.
Number
Good little rebound out for him as he's no longer locked in.
That's down.
Go gadget arm there by Hayner, reaching all the way out for that one.
Listen, he's a big boy. He's got a big stretch. Duke Town. 2-2 counts. Up the middle. Dickerson can't get there. 2-out single for Town.
now
That'll bring up Freddie Jupiter. 2 for 2 today. Doing well in the 9-hole.
pitching,
As that will do it for Hayner. In comes Grogu, who hasn't had an amazing season. Honestly, it's just consistency for Grogu. He has had moments of brilliance and moments of
That's
pain.
inside.
1-2 ahead on Jupiter.
Yeah, he was the one who gave up the home run against the Liberty, I believe.
Swing and a miss. Rings up Jupiter there. But the Dragons, 2-run shot. We head into the top of the 7th, 1-run lead for them. Here is Trace McSorley.
number 47.
Again, first game back after getting injured. His replacement, Johnny Bravo, had the RBI double that gave the Retrievers the division as he gets swung up there.
The catcher, number
Bravo
37.
is a bench option.
No, Inside.
Jillian Blackburn is now back down on the minors team. She was called onto the bench when Bravo got the start. Pastry.
He's out.
Ting steps on the bag. Ting, through 7 and 2 here. If you looked at this game, as he will now finally get called out. 6.2. Ty Sasso gets the call. My money would have been on Ting losing out and getting pulled before Hayner, but he lasted here into the 7th.
Yeah, and really, I thought Hayner should have been pulled the inning where they hit that 2-run home run because he gave up like another couple of hits afterwards too, but
Rung up there. Both relief pitchers doing well their first. Sasso's always had specialists.
The right fielder, number 82.
yeah.
He's had it for a while. Grounder, Dickerson, one gone. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the SSBL on Twitch. I'm Fisek on the call, joined by Chicken Sandwich. Make sure that you are following the official SSBL Twitch. And join us on all our social media, especially Discord, as we are well into the divisional round here. Conference action next week. And then the Super Series just in 2 weeks from today. He gets rung up there. Due to 2 batters face, 2 struck out. Over 3, Gary Starr now.
Ball. Deep right.
And he gets rung up there. Grogu dialing it in against the Dragons' bats. Head to the top of the 8th. Ferrari to lead things off for the Retrievers.
Now batting, number
And it'll actually be French Tater, which will remove the specialist activation from Sasso. Tater,
Ball, that's up.
I mean, he's been known to hit some dingers in his day.
Strike.
Taters, would you say?
Tater's been known to hit some dingers in his day.
No, that's high.
Was he a former Bomber?
That's down.
No.
Take your base.
Was he
Fitness.
now batting,
Injury for Sasso.
number 14. Now pitching,
What is it?
Bum, ba, bum, bum.
Elbow
Bum, ba,
pain.
bum, bum, bum. Rip.
That is a 4 game.
Yeah.
4 games for Sasso. That one hit into center. Caught by Shelton. 1 gone.
now batting, the left
In
fielder,
comes Barry Buns. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Game 3, if there is no game 3, it still counts as a game of rest.
Yes.
Correct? So as that one's in the dirt, Runnel hit the second. Oh, they get out French Tater.
Hesitated, and that was a mistake.
Jackson, by the way, was the pitcher called in here. So Giants are going to have to call up a pitcher. I think it's going to end up probably being Bradley. And she'll move to closer. Champs will move into relief.
Deep right.
So Sasso for sure out of this game and will not return until game 3 of the conference finals should the Dragons advance. Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Runs Betancourt Walker due up.
now batting,
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Well, here's the deal. I have to, as Johnny Bravo will move into short, if the Dragons advance here,
That's up.
which is by no means guaranteed by any stretch of the means, I think I'll just make Sasso the 3rd starter.
now
And hide whoever you call up as 4.
Well, the starter will be, because it'll be a 5-game series. So I'll just have a pitcher. I'll call whoever I might make. I'll make Bjornsson the 3rd,
batting, the catcher,
and then once Sasso returns, he'll return that game 3. And so then he'll be the starter for that game. So in actuality, he'll only miss games 2 and 3. I have to make sure that he has, I think he still has a move available to go back to starter. Closers in SSBL are CPs. Runners on first and second here for the Dragons. Noah Walker, power versus right-handed pitching. Batter walked, and this is Grogu that we know. Just the inconsistency. He is absolutely lights out. His first batter he's faced. Chance for a Dragon special here. No. Oh, a huge run there.
Number 97.
By
Wow,
Harry
throwing home,
Shelton.
what a concept.
Ball inside.
So base is still loaded, 1 gone for Duke Town. And the Dragons convert, add some insurance runs.
That's outside.
2-2.
That's low.
Oh, just misses slow, full count, nowhere to put him. Oh, that was right down the middle. Full count again, right down the middle again. Dribbler, Dickerson, and they're only gonna get the runner at first, so it will be 1 run coming in. 4-2.
24.
Dragons have scored 3 unanswered, and now here's Freddie Jupiter with runners on second and third. Ooh, check swing there. 2-2.
No.
Oh, just misses inside. Full count. That one right to Dickerson. But they do get 1 more. We'll see if that matters. Top of the 9th. Blanco Jr., Dickerson, McSorley due up.
Center fielder, number 38.
Dragons 3 outs away here from a 1-0 series lead. But Blanco Jr. with a leadoff single. And now, Whitney, we're in 1 swing territory with Barbara Dickerson up.
Number 40.
Really surprised we haven't seen Cosmo yet.
And I don't know if they would call in Cosmo here should it get challenging. They'd probably call in the closing pitcher, which would be Major Champs. 2-2. K-Man activated. Swing and a miss! She gets rung up there, 1 gone. Still 1 swing baseball. Here is Trace McSorley. His first plate appearance since his injury, he had a double. Hasn't had anything the last 2 appearances. What can he do here with a runner at first? He represents the tying run up the middle. Trace McSorley is aboard. And now McSorley represents the tying run. And Honey Bear, over 3 today, represents, oh, Honey Bear, Yankee Nobrim coming in, RBI man activated. Yankee Nobrim represents the go-ahead run.
That means if this goes to the bottom of the 9th, your friend and mine, Jet Me, will make a playoff appearance.
Oh my. That ball is jacked! Heading deep! Back to the track, to the wall! It's out of here! Called in for Honey Bear! And the Retrievers have a 1-run lead. And your friend and mine, Jet Me, will in fact be making a postseason appearance. That'll make Jar Jar Jackson tense.
No, that's high.
3-0 count. Finds the zone. Full count.
Take your base.
And loses him. We'll see if that's enough to get him pulled
Now
here.
batting, the shortstop, number 5.
And here is Johnny Bravo. Hey, you know what? You got it. Here comes Wanda Cosmo. And the hero as of late for the Retrievers, Johnny Bravo. He doesn't have to do anything heroic here. However, he does get a runner advanced to second. He's on to first. The Retrievers' bats coming alive in the top of the 9th. Here is Maggie Slowitz. 0 for 4 today.
Outside.
1-2. Popped up. Left side. Duke Town. Second out. And now here is a home run hitter, Barry Buns. Down 0-2. Tough out activated. Dribbler, Jupiter. And we will head into the bottom of the ninth. 3-run shot from Yankee No Brim has them on the cusp of a 1-0 series lead. Will Freishak top of the order here for the Dragons. That'll do it for Grogu. Chicken Hot Dartboard coming in. Yankee No Brim will be at catcher. Freishak with a leadoff single. Whitney, you bait and switched me.
I honestly didn't know Dartboard had its catcher secondary.
Look
Oh,
at that
God.
arm behind the plate.
He shouldn't. Not that Jet Me is any better, though.
French pastry 0 for 4 today. Tense.
No, that's
We'll
wrong.
see if they send Freishak at any point.
Should have by now.
2-2 count.
Especially with Dartboard having no velocity.
And he gets rung up there. One gone. Here is Gary Starr 0 for 4 today. One swing away from a walk-off
One way or
win.
another.
One swing away from a game-ending Dragon special. Will they send Freishak? They're certainly checking in on him. Runner does finally take off, and as a result, I've got to say, not the best jump from Freishak, but he is in scoring position now. Oh, how did that miss? 1-2, and now they're checking on him at second. Popped up left side. We will have 2 gone here. And now Homer runs. Dragon's destiny in his hands.
Ball outside.
Can the Retrievers get a 1-0 series lead? Homer run swinging for the fences there. 1-1.
That's outside.
Misses. 2-1 count. Check on Freishak. Oh, dribbler, dartboard, Retrievers take a 1-0 series lead in what has to be probably the most eventful game of the night so far. Uh-oh. No, I'm not dropping frames. Interesting. Whitney, your thoughts on this game?
Very surprising. The Retrievers offense, the Heroes 3-run top of the 9th inning from Yankee No Brim of all people. Dragons pitching never could quite get comfortable in this game. They ate up innings, but never really quite cruised, and that's the difference.
No puppet, no longer doing the headset giveaway. Batencourt does well in place of Earl Crum, 2 for 2. But of course, Yankee No Brim, clutch 3-run shot. Win goes to Grogu. Chicken Dartboard with the save. Jackson gets a loss. Of course, Ty Sasso, probably the biggest scratch so far of this postseason. He will not return until the conference finals, but the Dragons will have to win 2 games without him to even get there. Yankee No Brim, deservedly your player of the game, followed by Noah Walker and then Barry Buns. Well, that'll do it for our third game. When we return, we've got Unicorns Wildcast. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL right here on Twitch.
Cold light falling on the ground. Long day, but we won't back down. One thing playing on our minds. Long wait, but we won't give up now. You crave the love I gave, and we loud. We are the champions of the night. We are the champions of the night. Yeah. We are the fighting type, the ones that burn so bright. We are the champions of the night. Can't tell if we're dreaming now. We watch as the fire falls down. One thing playing on our minds. Time stops and we don't make a sound. You crave the love I gave, and we'll do it again. A cold night getting warmer now. The ground shakes as our love gets loud.
Final game of the evening, final game one of the divisional round. Wildcats at Unicorns. We've got two division matchups in the Epic. Of course, the Epic Novas have the ball player Singers, and then here Epic Galaxy, Wildcats, Unicorns. Mabel Sparks gets the call for the Corns. And Longshanks Amelie into left. One gone.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 19.
This season, the Unicorns swept the Wildcats 4-1, 3-2.
Did Jackson Moore play in any of those games, or was he hurt by then?
I think he was hurt by then. In fact, in season 7, the Unicorns swept the Wildcats. Breezy Bree with a catch there. 5-1, 8-5. Season 6. The Wildcats swept the Unicorns, but the Wildcats have not beaten the Unicorns since season 6. Lost 4 straight to the Corns. He gets swung up there. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Topster, Bree, Kush due up.
Now batting.
Because I'm going to need to make an injury call up.
Number 12.
Can you take over play-by-play while I get this sorted out?
Your leadoff single, Aaron Topster up the middle. Runner aboard. We'll bring up Breezy Bree.
Number 7.
Seems to be a... No, it's not. I thought there was a little bit of a shuffle, but no, it's of the batting lineup for the Unicorns, but looks pretty much the same. Bash to knee, and that's a Dragon special. Leadoff runner instantly erased, and base is empty now for King Kush. And Kush gets rung up there, and we'll go to the top of the second, 0-0. Sluggington Durr and Bobby Jimbo do up.
Now batting the first baseman, number 25.
And that's a strikeout for
Now batting
Mabel Sparks.
All right, yeah, it is going to be Hannah Bradley that gets called up. Which, to be fair, she was already going to get called up should the Dragons have advanced to the conference finals, which now they'll have to reverse sweep the Retrievers to do so. So that one's caught by Kush, but she'll move to CP. Champs will move to RP. That'll be the move. Walk issued to Bobby Jimbo.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Sandy Bash
number
now.
9.
Runner at first, 2 gone.
That's high. Ball inside. Left side. Nope, ball four.
And walked there. So a little bit of struggle here with 2
The
outs.
third baseman,
AC Milan.
number 17.
Swing and a miss. Gee, it's rung up there. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Fit Flot, Big Tuna Tiger, Woody Walker due up.
Now batting, the
I'm
third
starting to get
baseman,
hungry.
number
Yeah.
30.
It's that time of the night, that time of the stream. That one launched into left. Caught by Longshanks.
Now batting,
Shotgun.
the shortstop,
Did really well to track that down.
19.
That one drops down.
That's going to be 2.
Oh, thought about it.
Too much speed from Longshanks.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 4.
Woody Walker. Old iron balls. Runner on first. 1 gone. Oh, off of the glove of Beat Boy. Throw to first will still be in time. That potentially could have been a Dragon special there. So what can the Unicorns do with their second lease on life? Runner on second. 2 gone. Aggie Porterhouse.
Nope, that's high. Steve
Can't order another chicken sandwich for dinner.
Nope, that's low.
Plus, I think Bojangles is close.
Strike three.
Rung up there. Not able to get anything from their new lease on life.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Bojangles is open until 10, but I'm not going to go to Bojangles. Tygo. In time to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 8.
What are your thoughts so far from today? We've had, obviously, that first game was unbelievable, but
Yeah, that first game was just ridiculous.
it's been really tight so far
Yeah.
since.
Well, like I said, 1-run games at the beginning of the stream, and we've got 2 of them.
Rung up there.
Now batting, the designated
Brings up
hitter,
Jackson Moore.
number 19.
Nope, outside. No ball. Strike three.
He gets rung up there. Head to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting,
New Shaw to lead things off.
catcher, number 23.
Off the plate. Knee right. Knee right. Strike three.
And she gets rung up there.
Batting, the second baseman, number 13.
Knee right. Strike.
And he gets rung up there.
Now batting, the center
Lots of
fielder,
strikeouts flying
number
around.
12.
Here is top of the order, Aaron Tobster.
Inside. That's low. Be right. That's high. No ball. Ball foot. Look at base.
Walk issued.
Now batting,
I mean, on the topic of the Gauchos, they have,
number 7.
let's see, 5 of 7. They have now lost 6 of their last 8 games. So I don't think many people would have expected given the quality of their squad.
Yeah, that stretch for them was just weird, like really kind of inexplicable, honestly.
That's outside. Strike 3.
And she gets rung up there. Beef Boy does strike out 3 batters, just not in order.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 5.
Right side. Oh, no
Gotta
dive.
Gotta dive, especially in the playoffs. Every out matters.
Strike 3.
And he gets rung up there.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 25.
Be right. Be right.
That ball is hit into the oh nope, Kinkush.
Man, no, I agree with you. That looked really well, and just was like, nope.
His tongue out Bintula, and that one's fair. Well, of all the doubles that were going to happen, that's not the ball in the last 2 balls I thought was going to be a double.
Center fielder,
And that's the first hit of the night for the Wildcats.
Bobby Jimbo now with RBI man.
That's outside.
Odor in time. Into the bottom of the 4th. Kush, Fit Plot, Tuna Tygo due up.
now batting, the right fielder, number 68.
Be right. Nope, that's inside. Strike. Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. He gets rung up there.
The third baseman,
He's up Trey Fitplot.
30.
I'm just now realizing how stupid it is that the graphic has room for 3 outs, 3 strikes, and 4 balls. Especially given how it doesn't show up on the screen as she gets hung up there.
I think it might in one of the alternate angles or something. If you keep the HUD on.
Ball inside.
Still stupid in my opinion.
Well, this whole scoreboard design is pretty bad. I mean, we're not
Yeah.
talking Bally sports bad, but not great.
That ball is jacked, heading deep, back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here, and the Unicorns strike first.
Bally Sports has the most unintuitive baseball scoreboard I've ever seen. Because they have, like, the diamond, and they have, like, 2 circles underneath the diamond. And
Yeah.
when someone gets a base hit, whenever a base is occupied, there's, like, a black drop shadow, and then the base is colored in either, like, the team color or, like, a bright yellow to know that the base is occupied. But the outs only get colored black. There's no inner color, and it's impossible to tell unless you are watching and know beforehand that an out was recorded. It's the worst design ever, and I hate it, and anyone who designed that should be thrown into the volcano.
Off the plate. Be right.
1-2 to Sandy Bash.
Strike 3.
And she gets rung up there.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 17.
Nope, that's high. You're right.
Well, yeah, too bad all the Fox Sports regional networks weren't profitable. Odor. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, number 26.
63 pitches for Sparks.
Inside.
Popped up. Caught by Tygo. To the bottom of the 5th, Porterhouse, Shaw, Odor due up.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 12.
Nope, that's high. Ball high.
2-2. Popped up, right side. Again, the catch is Joshua Durr.
Now batting, the catcher,
Brings up Musha,
number
0 for 1 today.
23.
Musha having a Jocelyn Alo season, batting average above 500.
Nope, that's low.
That is absolutely crazy that she did that.
Getting that hit more times than not.
That, like, it is, like, it's bonkers that she did that. Rung up there. Like, this is a video game, right? So Musha hitting over 500. But, like, to do that in real life is just bonkers. Bomber special.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 12.
Back to the top of the order. Aaron Topster has been on base both times he's
Ball inside.
appeared so far. And that will break here. Rounded out to Milan. Head to the top of the 6th. Longshanks, Moore, Whitney due up.
0 for 6 with 4
Now
Ks.
batting, the left fielder, number 8.
Not exactly what you would desire from the top of the order. I mean, the Unicorns are just continuing what their season was, which is that inexplicably they can't score that many runs, but they don't need to because their pitching is just absolutely ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Into right. Pushes there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
I wonder how much
19.
playing at Shaka is also a part of that.
Off the plate.
When you play against bad teams in Shaka, I feel it definitely benefits Unicorns because of the speed discrepancy and stuff like that.
She rings him up there.
The shortstop, number 5.
5
Because
strikeouts against the top 3 of the order.
Because the Unicorns could just pepper the ball around in the corners, and I mean, we rarely see inside the park home runs. I don't even remember having one this season unless I'm just forgetting something, but it definitely benefits them there.
That one gets through the left side. Runner on first. Brings up Bash Sluggington.
Number
In the similar, I think you gave a fact to the ball players if they've scored 2 or more runs, they're undefeated this season.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, Unicorns have a similar boat. It's just 3 or more runs. Their losses this season, 1-2 to the Stingers, 2-3 to the Bombers, and 1-2 to the
the right
Cyclones.
fielder, number 12.
So 3 runs is the magic number for them.
Runners on first and second here for Joshua Durr.
That's high.
It's count trickling to the 90s here.
3-1. Swung on. Full count. Runners will go. That one gets through, and we'll have a tie game here. Runner heading to third, safe. Cut off by Tygo.
Now batting, the center
1-1
fielder,
game, and now here is
number
Bobby Jimbo with that RBI man trait active. That one right side, caught by Odor, but the Wildcats tie us up. Head to the bottom of the sixth. Bree, Cush, Fitflop do up.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7.
Nope, that's low.
Popped up.
You're up.
Bashes there.
Now
Sup,
batting,
Squared?
the
Been a
right
minute.
fielder,
Hey, Squared.
number 60.
What do you think the score of game one was heading into the bottom of the eighth? Right side, Sluggington. Oh, Beef Boy. That's the second time he's had a slippery glove today.
Baseman, number
It was 1-4. The Lumberjacks scored 12 runs in the bottom of the eighth off of 6 home runs. That one's into the cap. Runner will round second, head to third. Will it come in to score? It will. RBI double, and the Unicorns retake the lead.
the shortstop, number 19.
That ball off of the bat. Is that going to get shotgun? It will. Runner will head to third, so runner 90 feet away. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Yeah, it was maniacal. Your game was much quieter. Right to Sluggington, but the Unicorns get one. Led to the top of the 7th. Bottom of the order due up for the Wildcats.
Now batting,
0 for
the
5.
second baseman,
2
number
strikeouts is the bottom of the order. Dribbler, Odor, 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 17.
Asa Milan, 0 for 2 today. Unicorns, a team that most expected to be in the conference finals last season. Lost in the opening round. Odor with a grab.
The
The
catcher,
Unicorns
number
played the High
47.
Rollers in the conference championship.
Did they?
Yeah.
All inside.
No.
Nope, that's inside. Steve Riley.
What am I thinking of?
You're thinking of me. I lost to the High Rollers.
Who else lost in the conference final? Or who else lost in the division?
Lumberjacks.
Ball players. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the ball players.
Take your base.
Unicorns trying to return to the conference finals for the second straight
Left
season.
fielder, number 8. Now pitching, number 5.
Runner at first 2 gone. Adolan Colin coming in. Has to be noted every single season that the Unicorns have made postseason, which has been 2 seasons before this. They have made it to the Epic Conference Finals. They have never advanced past the conference finals. As he gets hung up there. Season 3 losing out to the Serpents.
Now
Last season losing out to the High Rollers, which is information I knew
12.
a minute ago.
That's inside.
Milan. Sluggington in time. Ooh, how? That's squared. That's a good point. Is Chipotle? No, they're going to be closed. Why do most restaurants close at 10 p.m.? That one up the middle.
Musha won't be denied in the game.
Now batting, the
Brings up
second
Jose
baseman,
Odor.
Now pitching, number 32.
I'll bring up Botch Peppers Jr. Right to knee. Will not get a Dragon special.
Now batting, the center
He should have just knocked it down with his glove and then picked it up.
12.
Did what Homer Runs did.
Yeah. 1-1. Hey! Gets swung up there. It's the top of the 8th. More Whitney Sluggington 2 up.
Now batting the designated hitter, number
Thank you, Lasers, for explaining basic economics.
That's right. Nope.
I mean, have you seen corporate profits in the last 5 years? Tayo to first. Oh! Has to be said it would have been a difficult throw, but
number
I
5.
think it would have been there in time.
exactly. I think it also would have been there in time. Did you see that our default auto mod level was updated by Twitch?
Our
We have
default-
level 1 auto mod now. Maybe. Does that mean we'll get no more people trying to spread links in our chat? Rung up there.
Batting the first baseman.
I haven't
number
seen any.
25.
That's cool.
Steve Ryan.
Auto mod, roll out.
Nope, that's low.
Odor, Tygo, Porterhouse, they turn the Dragon special. Well, that's a okay link, and that's a great link if you want to purchase items related to the SSBL. Head to ssbl.tv. Puppet, you see you can get a shirt, a Dragon special shirt. Whitney, what a dive, throw to first, not in time.
Now batting the right.
I do want to talk to Josh about the white on white. Oh, wow! They throw out Breezy Breeze someday.
Inside.
Actually, you know what? That's actually just probably because of the monitor that I have here, which is a
Now
mid 2000s office monitor. So that's probably why it looks like.
number 30.
Into center. That one drops down in front of Bobby Jimbo. Runners on the corners.
Now batting
Puppet, you may want to reevaluate ever saying that you're a sub.
19.
Nope, inside.
Oh, that one just off of the right side. Unicorn's trying to score some insurance runs here. Swing and a miss! He gets up there. Puppet, what? No, not a submarine sandwich.
You might be playing into it.
I'm gonna be honest, my mind went somewhere else. Starts with a V and rhymes with lore. Oh, iron balls here, full count. Runner up first will go.
Oh my god. Ryan. Oh my god.
Now batting the first baseman.
Oh my God, running.
I'm not sure if that comment deserves an award or a suspension.
Running.
Steve Ryan.
Running. And he gets run up there. It's been a while since we've seen an ump with some flair. We'll head to the top of the 9th. Wildcats have 3 outs to get a run. We have our third 1-run game today. Top your sub. 0-2 to Durr.
Off the plate.
No! Squared! Boo! hard. Boo him. Boo him. Oh, to the Bobby Jimbo running. I liked it. Swing and a miss.
Now batting the
Two
second
gone.
baseman, number 9.
One out away for the Unicorns from a 1-0 series lead.
Outside. Be right. That's down.
2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He gets swung up there, and for the third time today, we have a one-run game. Unicorns, one step closer to returning to the Epic Conference Finals. Whitney, your thoughts from this and just summarizing what we've seen today.
Unicorns pitching proved to be too strong in this one. The main difference is keeping that bottom of the order at bay, not letting them do anything that allows the bases to be loaded for that top of the order for the Wildcats. That the bottom of the order goes 0 for 8 with 2 walks, and Wildcats back to striking out again.
Beef Boy gets the loss off of 1 earned run. Win goes to Mabel Smarts.
All right, well, someone to the name suggestions.
Colin gets the save. Player of the game is Beef Boy, even though he got the loss. And then Mabel Sparks, followed by Big Tuna Tygo. Well, that'll do it for day 1 of the Divisional. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Same time, same place, 6 p.m. Central. We're going to switch roles. We'll have Whitney doing play-by-play, myself doing the color. And if there's only one game 3, we will play it tomorrow. But if there's more than one game 3, we will move to Wednesday, where I will be on the play-by-play at 5 p.m. Central, joined by, I think that's going to be No Hummus, if that's the case. Well, that'll do it here for today. Had a lot of great games. Lumberjacks absolutely embarrassed the Gauchos with a 12-run, 6-home run, 8th inning. Stingers take care of the Ball Players 2-1. 3-run walk-off home run by Yankee No Brim. Busts the Retrievers 1-0 ahead of the Dragons. Ty Sasso gone until at least the conference finals should the Dragons move on. And then the Unicorns earning a 2-1 win. Mabel Sparks getting the win. It's a walk-off because it was in the 9th. That'll do it for us here. Until next time, keep on rigging, everybody.